Hey, bro, go on mute, bro. I'm finna play this game with my girl right quick.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down on a gain of 11. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Daniels to throw on second down. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A big play there for Washington. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Daniels gonna throw again. Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one fielded at the 15. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. He's going to have a Bears 1st down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line. They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Metcalf. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Bears 1st down. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll motion over Metcalf. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Chicago. It's his second touchdown of the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They could do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. No problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And this will work out quite well. All the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Just a short pickup down inside the 30. Second down and 8. From the shotgun. It's a give up the middle. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Bears. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opening after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these the hit that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And Those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Metcalf left side. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they get the timeout. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. They'll return this from the 11. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here, second and 10. He'll drop to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second and a yard. Now, faking the give. This is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On third down, they go with Wright. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. It's going to be a Commanders first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
On second down, it's Daniel. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Try the right side this time. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to... And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll motion over Metcalf. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is left side.
Now you know damn well that's a fucking pick.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches.
Sorry, I'm going to get it back. Don't worry.
They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw.
What I say? I'm going to get it back. Trust.
It's intercepted.
Oh, don't lie, bro.
Be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Head up. This is right. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Trying to kick it back the other way.
Bro, I need a new kicker, bro.
This is short kick.
I'm mad, bro.
13. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to run it.
Bro.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra damage.
He shouldn't have the ball.
Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll work now on second and 4. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here it is, 4th down and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
On 1st down, a run for right. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the ground, this is right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Second and 7. Run again with right. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st.
That's GG, bro. GG.
The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Stop right here.